remember years ago, with golden hair and eyes so blue, Avital joined our crew, so cute.
And with the years you grew to be a credit to your family, full of fun and full of joy you are. And now you are 12 and it's plain to see you have grown and so elegantly. You are done, we can go ahead and tell them all we know now. Shout it from the rooftops, write it on the skyline. We're so full of pride now. We tell you we're so happy, so full of emotion. All your roads are open. She's all that we hoped she'd be.
She's incredible, beautiful,
impossible.
She's wonderful.
We remember years ago when Bali with a golden glow joined our all-boy family. We tried to teach her all the skills she needs to survive and to succeed. With big brothers it's so hard, we know. And now she is finally ready. She has behaved magnificently. We are done, we can go ahead and tell them all we know now. Shout it from the rooftops, write it on the skyline. We're so full of pride now. Tell you we're so happy, so full of emotion. All your roads are open, but we must confess she was impossible.
we remember every day all the silly games we play. We have fun and we have laughs always.
My family is amazing. Wasn't that a great song? I know how lucky I am to be growing up with my friends and family in Yerushalayim. In order to really learn about myself, I have to first look into my past.
דע מאין באת ולאן אתה הולך.
A people that does not know its past has a very unclear future.
We both share names of the wives of David HaMelech. At least we won't be sharing husbands.
Avital Yanto, where does Yanto come from?
I can see myself in Mommy. I look like Safta, but I can also see Grandma. So, if I want answers, I know where to go.
לא חקרתי בספרים ולא דרשתי, על אם הדרך לא מצאתי כל סימן, ורק דבר אחד קטן פתאום הרגשתי, שהם צומחים היטב, וזהו זה הזמן. שורשים דרכי אבות, שורשים כל השבטים, כל שירי דוד עכשיו הם שורשים. שורשי משלי שלמה, שורשי בנביאים, שורשי בירושלים נשרים.
Grandma, I have a few questions for you. Where were you born?
I was born in Montauban. It's a little town in the southwest of France, very old and very beautiful.
I was born in London, and when I was 3 we went to Australia, where Grandpa became the rabbi of the Great Synagogue in Sydney.
Tell me about your childhood. What were you doing at my age?
When I grew up in Sydney, there were no Jewish schools, so I went to a non-Jewish school, but I had lots of Jewish friends. There wasn't B'nai Akiva, but I had a very happy childhood and being in the house of a rabbi, and we had a very active Jewish life.
I was going to school 4 times a day, and in Montauban we had a beautiful bridge which was very, 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 very old. And I used to cross that bridge 4 times a day to go to school. And I wasn't very good at it. I mean, school. And I didn't enjoy it.
As a mother, what gave you your greatest joy?
I was very, very happy. I had 4 wonderful children. Sometimes the children fought with each other, but that was very natural also. But I was very, very proud of them.
All my children married the right person, and that is an incredible joy.
And still today, I'm very, very proud of the way they have grown up and the way they have brought up their own children and their own families.
The 4 of them, by themselves, are the most special persons I've ever met. And I'm not partial.
How were you involved in your community?
In Manchester, I was working for the Citizens Advice Bureau.
Once I got married, Bubby got me involved in Emunah, which I was involved in all the time in Australia. And since we came on Aliyah here in Israel too, as president of World Emunah.
We opened a series of shops called All Aboard for the Jewish community. So the money was going to the Jewish community, but you also do good for the general community.
And I was also involved with all of Papa's activities in all his affairs with the Jewish community, especially in helping Soviet Jewry.
I did it because you have to be involved with people. It's a need one has, and it's what one should do.
I grew up in a household that was always involved in helping the community. So that was part of my heritage, part of my background. So as I grew older, it just seemed natural for me to continue to be involved in the community.
Do you have a special message for me?
I think the most important thing is for you to become a real Heshes Chayil.
You are a very, very fortunate girl. You've grown up in a wonderful home. You have the example of a beautiful Jewish home from your parents, your grandparents.
And you're starting on a very high point because you're very caring, you're elegant, you're beautiful, and that helps in talking to other people.
And I wish you to continue in their footsteps and to make us all very proud of you.
And then eventually you'll become this very, very, very beautiful Eshes Chayil. That's what I want for you.
My second name is Yentel. Yentel comes from Belgium. Yentel was Papa's grandmother.
Avital, I left Antwerp in 1939. My parents took me out, and that was the last time I saw my grandmother, Yentel. The candlesticks that your mother lights every Shabbat were given to your great-grandmother, Bubby, by her mother, Yentel, as a wedding present way back in 1933, over 80 years ago. And Bubby gave them to your mother when she got married.
The most important thing is for you to become a real Heshes Chayil.
And you'll lead a beautiful Jewish life and be of Torah and mitzvot and every happiness in the future.
Now that I've reached Bat Mitzvah, I feel like I'm another link in a chain that's crossing many generations, countries, people, and names. I am proud that in celebrating my Bat Mitzvah, I can pay tribute to 2 amazing people whom I love very much. My grandmothers, Savta and Grandma. Both have taught me the importance of family, tzedakah and chesed, and being part of Am Yisrael. As I look ahead, I know I can turn to my grandmas for inspiration and help. And as I look again in the mirror, everything is now clear. I'm home, and I'm looking forward to growing up in Yerushalayim with my friends and family.